Alrighty guys, we're getting everything set up here. Welcome to MRNA.com. So you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started here. We're gonna do a quick stream today. What's going on, guys? Options. And we're gonna post on social media. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Today was definitely a very wild day. Only down about 17,000, so not that big of a deal. It's unrealized, but could be better. Let's go here. I'm live. I'm gonna post on social media. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Definitely was a kind of a bad trading day for me, to be honest. I don't really regret what I did at all. I really like the way that I traded today, pretty much. Just things didn't work out, and I took some good losses on that. Let's see, all right, we'll post that. Cool. Alrighty, guys, it's good to be back. It's good to be back from vacation. Sorry, I was gone for a little bit. I took a little vacation. I was doing a little bit of vacation, and on Monday, and I still traded yesterday. I traded from a laptop, and it was a green day. It was a $105,000 day, but it could have. I know for sure it could have been a huge day yesterday, much bigger than that. But that's just me. I'm always driven. I'm always motivated. I'm always pushing myself to get better and better. And I know that yesterday could have definitely been a big opportunity, but still a great day yesterday. And I really thought that today was gonna, be a very, very solid day. I had a game plan, I had a mindset, and I executed it. And things just didn't work out. Both stocks I thought early in the morning were gonna go, they didn't. And then I tried to short RHE. I didn't get any fills. And a lot of opportunities went by me at that point. And so I was down a good amount of money. Then I started to short TENX, took a loss on it. And then I went long and took a nice little winner, and then flipped short and then took a nice little winner. But I was definitely taking losses throughout that trade. And then UUU, I tried to long. Let's see here. Oops. Tried to long out of the gates. Let's see here. Tried to log it out of the gates there. And, I ended up not being able to get the best executions on that. And then I ended up, basically stopping out, luckily, because it kept going down. I was trying to get anything in here and then break above highs. I was going to scale out. Didn't get that. What else? Like I said, NTN. I literally thought this was going to go maybe, I honestly thought maybe $6, $7, $8 today. Because of ACY and RHE, and honestly, we did not get that at all, and I ended up stopping out for a nice loss on that one. CLWT, I took like a $35,000 hit on this one. I really thought this was going to go and open up into the 7s, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, and maybe get halted a couple times. I was looking for at least a break over 7. Didn't even get close. So both of those stocks crushed me out of the gates. Took big losers on both, unfortunately. And that's the price that you pay. Would I change the way I traded them? Not really. I really thought there was going to be 100, 200% gainer on that, and with plenty of liquidity. And we just didn't get it. UUU, and then what is the other one? TNX. So TNX, as you guys can see here, played it multiple times today, and ended up taking quite a few losers. And here it's like losers and losers. Finally, though, I flipped long right in here and scaled out, and then started to re-short right in there, and then watch this thing come back down on that one. But I took quite a few losses throughout this one as well, so that was unfortunate. Basically, today goes like this. I tried to take some trades. Oh, RHE was another, and I was trying, guys. Okay, let me show you. Yesterday, I tried to short the hell out of this thing, over $14, over $15. I tried my best. I couldn't get any shares. Literally, I was like sitting here, and I'm like, okay, let's try and get some shorts here. Come on. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Couldn't get anything, right? So, and I would have sized in huge on that one. And then I saw this thing popping back over 6, and I was like, come on, give me shares, man. Give me shares and let me size up again, okay? No. I'm still learning how to short on Trade Zero. But man, if I could get shares over 6 and size up on it, man, that could have been a huge quick payout there. You can see, I mean, I still made the trade short. I only have 1,000 shares short, and I still made like $2,000 on this. I shorted about 566 was my average, and then I covered down there at 350. That was the trade that I was trying to make. I was trying to go for 45% on that, or 30 to 40 to maybe 50% on that short, and very quick. And I knew it could be quick, but I couldn't get enough shares, and there was shares available. They cost through the roof to get them. But I'm still getting a hang of the platform, and I kind of messed up the trade. I thought I accepted the shares. I didn't get it. Then I tried to short it and didn't get it. So, yeah, that was unfortunate. But then the only other one, RHE was SR, which is great. The only one I was watching today was BNGO. I hope that you guys are banking on this one after hours. I released an after hours or an overnight idea on this one, BNGO, at 127.5, and now we're up to 180. We hit 182 after hours on that one. So BNGO, you guys can see here, just overnight ideas. All my overnight ideas, guys, you still got to trade your plan, you still got to trade your process. They're just ideas that I think have potential. Do they work out every single time? Hell no. Do they work out at all? I do the best with the spots that I have and the ideas that I have, but at the end of the day, there could be tons of winning trades on the overnights, and the reality is you might not be able to feel comfortable in those trades, so then you take losers on what could have been winners, or you turn winners into losers on what could have been winners, or you could have taken losers into winners, depending on your trading plan. It all comes down to how do you trade your plan. I try and find ideas and opportunities that could create possibilities, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure out how you're going to trade it and if it does have actual potential or not. At the end of the day, I was a red day today, and I'm going to be the first one to admit I took a red day. I have red days. I think it's my first red day on Trade Zero, to be honest. It's not over yet, but it's pretty likely that it's a red day. And so, yeah. So that's just the way it is, guys. At the end of the day, we're all here to put food on the table. We're all here to make money, and we're all here to create opportunities, right? And those opportunities come throughout every single day in the markets, day in and day out. And it's up to you to develop a plan, a process, and a strategy that works consistently throughout every day, whether it's options, whether it's blue chips, whether it's small caps, whether it's mid caps, whether it's shorting, whether it's longing. It's up to you to create that opportunity for yourself in order to capitalize on market volatility and market, the market's going up and down and the market's doing what they do. And your plan, your process, your strategy has to work in order for you to put food on the table, in order for you to create a profitability, in order for you to create success in the stock market. And the reality is 90% of people fail. I created NoMagnoTrading.com to create opportunities for you guys to hopefully make that percentage go up as much as I can. That's my goal. To create you guys to have a stability of education, a stability of opportunity, and a stability of consistent success throughout, my scanners, throughout my courses, throughout my chat rooms, throughout the mods helping, throughout me helping. Our room at NoMagnoTrading.com here is to create those opportunities and create those potential successes for you guys. And that's really, at the end of the day, my goal, is to create, hopefully, opportunities to create success for you guys consistently. I don't care if any of you guys make $100,000 or $10 or $100 in one day. I want it over weeks and over months and over years, right? Jordan and Ariel, a great example of that. They both create successes for their own process. Jordan knows better than anyone how I trade, probably better than myself, and he's created great opportunities and successes for himself. Him and Ariel are probably they're definitely my top students that are fully verified, that I can say that they're doing legit work. And there's a lot of other out there that is, I can't keep up with everyone, but they might even be doing better. I know there's been plenty of people that say that they're making at least $1 million this year from my help, but at the end of the day, I know for sure Ariel and Jordan are the ones that are creating those opportunities and successes. But I hope there's a lot of you out there. I know Josh Man's been killing it, and I know Jazz is awesome, and 19 Birdies is starting to turn things around, I believe. So it's up to you guys. I have a course basically that teaches you guys my strategies, and that course basically just is exactly that. It teaches you my strategies on how I've taken $1,000 with no leverage until the last couple of days and turned it into $5 million. In 256 business days. It's official. So yes, I took $1,000 and turned it into $5 million in 256 business days. I was trying to do it under a year. I got too greedy, I got too excited, and I pushed it too hard, and I paid the price. But if you're interested in learning those strategies, feel free to check it out. I have a lot of students who have covered my course and who have learned a lot from it and created those opportunities and successes for themselves. PNGO continues to go. 185. It truly just comes down to learning from my strategies, learning from my processes, learning from others as well, not just me, but from all the mods, and go on YouTube and study. I just posted my courses, 35% off. My scanners are 30% off until January 2nd. I'm giving you guys the opportunity to take that and run with it. I believe you might be able to write that off, but I would talk to a CBA before you do that because it's educational. You might be able to write off the course because it's educational, but I would talk to a CPA again before. I know some people have and some people haven't. But I don't know, guys. It's a new year. New opportunities. Let's make 2021 the best year that we can. And at the end of the day, I remember 3.5 years ago when I had lost half my net worth, or probably longer than that, or right around in there, somewhere in there, 4 years ago. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, what am I going to do? I hate school. I don't have a plan B. I can't believe I just did this to myself. Now I feel like I'm gambling. I can't even tell you how many things were rolling through my head, right? And it sucked. It really did. I've always been a driven person. I've always been motivated. I've always been, trying to create success in every part of my life that I can. Not just financially, but, my sleep and my health and my socializing, in every way. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. And so, that's always been my goal, is to make every day better than yesterday. And if you're looking to just make money quick out of my course, that's not how it works, guys. You got to be smarter than that. At the end of the day, my course can help you create success for yourself. But at the end of the day, you're just learning my strategies on how they're the same strategies in which I took $1,000 and $5 million in 256 business days. It's the same exact strategies, basically almost to a T. Now, sure, I might have developed a couple others, but on the top of that, I I filmed live some trades that I make throughout my challenge. So really, I mean, some of the strategies that I have on there are even filmed that I created, that I'm still creating to this day. But almost everything that I use is on that course. Like literally, probably I would say 98 to 99% of the strategies that I use is on that course. And you know, it's up to you. I know it's a little bit expensive, but it's 35% off until January 2nd. The scanners are 30% off. I do this to create opportunity for yourself. It's not going to make you millions of dollars or hundreds of millions or even, you know, it's really up to you. Can you implement some of my processes that I use? Can you implement some of the strategies that I use? But not any one person is ever going to trade exactly like me, ever. Jordan is a prime example. Jordan knows better than anyone how I trade. I would honestly say, truthfully, I could honestly say I am close to saying that he knows how I trade better than I do. And I know it sounds crazy, but we have lots of Chipotle. We know each other personally, and we have lots of Chipotle dates, and we have lots of talking, going over stocks. And this is a guy who, you know, just a year ago, I don't think was very profitable, and now he's made over $350,000 this year. He tracks everything. TD, trade zero, borrows. He's very organized with his developmental progress, and he definitely knows, you know, what he's doing and the risk reward that he's putting in. Diego is another great example. Diego made $50,000 yesterday, another 13 today. He's been crushing it from my course. You know, he's a course student, and so, you know, but it's not just a here you go and you're gonna make a ton of money, right? It's never that. It's learn, study, build your process, your plan, your strategies. Take what you learn from the course, from my YouTube, from my chat room, from all the mods, from everything you learn from other traders. Don't just learn from me, but learn from all across the industry, guys. I don't recommend you just to learn from me. Learn from all across the industry. Keep, you know, wanting to learn, keep wanting to study, keep wanting to get better, and then over time you can build on your plan, your process, your strategy. And like I said, Jordan is a prime example. He knows better than anyone how I trade, but he doesn't trade like me. He's starting to learn, he's starting to trade more and more like me. But the reality is, it comes down to what you can handle emotionally and psychologically. And I don't think he can quite handle what I handle. But there are other traders that can handle it better than me, and other traders can handle it, and I wouldn't even say better, I would say differently. Okay? So, you know, at the end of the day, if you guys want to learn from that, then feel free. Check that out. You know, my course is 35% off. Okay. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but it's a lot cheaper than student loans. It's a lot cheaper than student debt. And, you know, $1,200. If I've probably paid roughly $6,000 to $7,000 over my career. I would say maybe $8,000 to $9,000 now, in chat rooms, in courses, just to learn from everyone. I learn from everyone, guys. I'm not just gonna sit here and say that I learned from this person or that person. I learn from everyone. There isn't one person that I can say, hey, this person taught me everything. You know, I always keep my mind open to learning more and more and more and more. And it's really up to you. You know, you have to make that decision. If it's worth it to you, then feel free. Purchase it, and you'll have it. Once you make that purchase, you'll have it immediately. Once you have a login, literally you'll be able to watch it within probably 15 seconds once you make the purchase. And, you know, it's just like investing in yourself, right? And I've seen tons of people who message me still to this day, oh, I'm down 65,000, or I'm down 30,000, or I'm down 200,000, or, you know, it goes on. And at the end of the day, I say, hey, have you invested in your education? You know, people who lose hundreds of thousands, or 50,000, or 20,000, or even 5,000. You could have bought my course 5, 10, 50, 100 times over, and then, hey, you just lost it all in the markets rather than investing in yourself. And I know that no one truly out there is like, okay, I'm just going to invest in my education. It doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound appetizing. Everybody wants to buy this, I sell that, I buy this, I sell that. They want it spoon-fed. They want it given to them. They want it, here you go, here's money on a spoon, you can take it. Everybody wants the easy way out, right? The reality is the ones who succeed in this industry are the ones that don't want it spoon-fed. They don't want it right now. They want it later. They want it, you know, and they're patient with it. They realize it's going to take a while. It's going to take a little bit of studying, a little bit of planning, a little bit of process, and realizing you're going to take some losses, you're going to take some wins. And over time, you will learn about yourself more than anyone else, because I'm serious, you'll learn a lot about yourself over your trading career. You know, I learned a lot about myself over my trading career. I learn still to this day new things every single day about what I can handle, what I can't handle, what I like and what I don't like, what works and what doesn't work. And I'm always pushing the button. I'm always learning and learning. And the biggest thing I can say is learn, study, study, study. My course is 35% off. If you want to learn my strategies that I use to help me take $1,000 into $5 million with no leverage, except for the last couple of days because TradeZero technically has leverage. And that's when I finished it with TradeZero. Check out my course. And I'm sure a lot of you guys could say, yeah, I've lost 10,000, I've lost 30,000, I've lost 50,000, I've lost 100,000, or I've lost 500, or I've lost 1,000. The thing is, when you lose money into the market, you are paying tuition. It's a way of paying tuition. It's a way of saying, hey, I'm learning, I'm losing money, I'm losing something. Here's my money, and let me try this stock. And if it makes me lose, I'm going to learn from that. But not only that, then you're paying tuition into the market. You're not paying tuition to anyone else. You're not paying tuition to any mentor or any teacher or anything like that. You're just paying it into the market and learning that way. And that's not a bad way, but truly I feel like, and the reason why I made my course is because what helped me was investing in my education, was learning from other people, and then creating minimal downside to my risk for every trade that I make over my career, learning from other people and trying to speed up that process of not making the same mistakes they all made, right? You know, it's just like anything in life. Whether you're a doctor and you go to a doctor's appointment and you say, hey, I went to this doctor's appointment and I want to know what's wrong with me, right? Okay, well, they pay their tuition. Literally, they paid money, and they also learn over 8 to 10 years to get themselves. Anesthesiologist makes tons of money, but guess what? They put a lot of time. They put 10 years plus in, and they put a lot of money into themselves as well. It's investing in their education. Or if you go to just McDonald's and you say, hey, I want a burger, there's someone on the other side of that saying, hey, I would take your order and I will make that burger, right? And they aren't getting rewarded as much because they didn't invest in themselves as much, usually 9 times out of 10. I'm not going to say every single time. Let's say you're talking about a lawyer. Those guys put in 6, 7, 8 years, right? And they put in a lot of money, but they will also make a lot of money because they learned a ton. They invested in their education, and now they teach what they've learned and use it in everyday situation to help other people. If you're in real estate and you're great at real estate and you invested in yourself in real estate, it's the same idea, guys. Invest in yourself, learn, study, and then go from there. I bought it. I'm up since I got the course. I'm new, but I have no doubts at $250K for 2021. That is awesome. So I just want you guys to know that. So I'll put the link in the top chat there. It's also a link in the description below. I don't really want to rant too much more. But if you guys are interested in learning like what you get with the course, talk to Diego the Bull, talk to Jordan, Jordan hasn't really watched it. Talk to Ariel, even though Jordan knows exactly how I trade. I know there's a lot others out there, but those are the 2 that are on stream right now that I know for sure are the ones that pop up every day and put the time in, put the effort in. Free chat, link in the description below. Let's make 2021 the best year that we can, but let's close out 2020 as best as we can as well. I'm going to continue to push hard into the close. I'm going to continue to try and set records. And next year, I have really, really big goals for myself. So I want to take this 1K and make it into 30 mil by the end of next year. We're already at 5 mil, so I'd have to do just under 25 million since we're just over 5 million. To get there, and I know it sounds crazy, but I have big goals and I set my bar high. And, that's the way I am. And I'm going to continue to be like that as I continue to get better and better as a trader. I realize it sounds crazy. I realize it's insane to hear. But, no. So I'm just going to continue this challenge that I'm on right now. So you know. I'm going to continue this challenge and then go from there. So, if you guys are interested in my scanners, I take probably about 50 to 70, maybe as high as 75% of my trades from the scanner. I don't take every trade that pops up on the scanner, but I take them as I see them because I trade my plan, my process, I react. And I've built years and years of strategies off the scanners. Leonie, it's a great goal, Savant. I mean, yeah, let's hear all your guys' goals. Shout them out. What's your guys' goals? He wants to turn 120 into 300. That's awesome. And it doesn't have to be huge numbers. Guys, turn $100 into $1,000. Or turn $50 into $500, okay? It doesn't have to be huge numbers. It can just be something small. Just what are your guys' goals out there? Let me see. What are you guys' goals? Shout them out. Anyone got goals? I know you guys have goals. $100 100K. That's awesome. That would be insane, but that's high goals, and I have no problem with high goals. Is it possible? Prove it. No one thought I could take 1,000 into 5 million. Well, just prove it to yourself. I want to turn $800 into 25K. I want to turn 1K into 19K. I want to turn 30K into 50K. I want to 3,000 into 25,000. I'm around 10K. I want to hit 15 to 25K by the end of February. That's awesome. Grow my Roth IRA 400%. That's awesome. 3,000 to 25,000. Up 80% in one day. Day one. Awesome, David. 10K to $1 million. Awesome. I want to return my loss on the capital 40K. Awesome, Sunil. Want to be consistent. That's huge. Most importantly, I want to be consistent. That's huge. Everybody listen to that. I want to be consistent because that's the biggest thing. I hit 100K by the end of the year. Awesome. I'm up 62,000 in 2 days, so I know my process is finally working. Diego the Bull, I'm so proud of you, man. Keep it up, man. Be successful as a long or a short trader. Awesome. I've been to restart my portfolio, 10K to 100K. Awesome. Diego, how long you been in KM? 6 months? 9 months? He's probably been here over a year. Close to it now. I want to follow my plan and take the emotions out. That's awesome, James. I'm finally consistent. I love it, Diego. I love it. I know you're going through a rough patch, but you made it back, and I'm happy for you. No emotion to go around. Jamar Williams, we're going to announce that at the end of the year. So I wanted to announce that January 1st because it was hard to pick a winner. So we're going to announce that January 1st. You want to take... You lost 30K. I'm sorry. Now $1,000. Yeah. Come on, Enoch. You got it, man. David Pelto. I'm doing the one broker separate from big accounts. That's awesome. I've been a KM student since March 2020. Yeah. So March 2020 has Diego been a student. And he's up 62,000 in 2 days. I asked Jordan, you can help me a little bit with the first two things that you look at with the stock. That's so hard. That's so hard to answer. I mean, I look for volume, I look for volatility, Harv. That's what I look for. No problem, Jamar. Learn how to trade options. Awesome. You can learn how to trade options. That's great. That's great. So for many losses. All right, guys. I'm gonna log off here. Guys, let's make 2021 the best year that we can. Let's close out 2020. Let's not forget to close out 2020 strong. Let's continue to work hard, trade hard, okay? Study, build your plan, your process, your strategy. And I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Feel free to check out the link in the description below. 35% off course, 30% off scanners. Free chat in the link description below. Webull gives you up to $1,400 in free stock if you sign up with them. It's one of the brokers I recommend. I've used them. They're a good brokerage. I don't feel comfortable using them with the amount of money I'm trading. Cheers, team. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Click that subscribe button. It helps NormackNoTrading.com community out a ton. Subscribe. Also, make sure to join the... you guys, if you want to enter this this giveaway, we're going to be giving away... so we're going to be giving away $5,000 to you guys. So whoever retweets this tweet... I guess I'll post this tweet in the link here. Whoever retweets and tags 3 friends into this tweet that'd be interested in trading, so tag 3 friends, retweet it, you'll be entered into a win $2,500, $1,500, or $1,000. And also, I'm going to be donating $5,000. And if we can get Dave, Marcus Lemones, or Polt to retweet this tweet, I will be donating an extra $2,000 to the charity. It's a great charity. It's a good cause to donate to. Alright, guys, so other than that, check that out, and I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon.